Thanks so much, Sarah. In just a matter of hours, as we know, a new Super Bowl champion will be crowned. So this is the time of year when sports fans often reflect back on all the late greats and their memories. From Sports Investment, Steve Wolter is with us this morning, and I'm a history buff. I love pieces and nuggets of history, so I'm glad you came in. And while Sarah was talking, we were actually poking around some of this. Dive in and tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, well, it's all football related because of the Super Bowl, Brian, or most of it is. I brought one item that isn't.
Which intrigues me all in itself.
I know, it sounded kind of neater than we're being Super Bowl deluged, right?
Yeah.
So, but football related, and we can begin with actually this card here.
Something we don't actually see a whole lot of anymore.
No, it's very rare. It's the very first football card ever made, and it's from the 1880s, and it's the captain of the Yale University football team, a guy named Beecher.
Really?
But back then, everything was East Coast football, obviously. The big rivalry was Harvard versus Yale, so that kind of gets it all started. And then, of course, football and baseball cards have been around ever since. So.
We have that. And now the helmet, some special significance of late.
Yeah, this is Greg Cook's game-used helmet when he was with the Bengals. He was there 5 years, but he only played 2 of those years. His first rookie year, he was Rookie of the Year in the AFC. I think this helmet, though, was from his last year in 1973. So he had that great year in '69, and then 70, 71, 72, went through all the rehabbing for his shoulder injury, never could really recover from it. Came back in '73, tried to throw 3 passes, didn't really make it, and retired. So, but it's a myth has been, a legend has been built around him because he was so astonishing in that first year.
Now, I'm curious, you know, we have books and the cards, obviously, the helmet. Is there something, if someone is going to a game or collect something, that you can say, that'll be significant?
The thing to do?
Yeah, or the thing to have.
Yeah,
the
the ticket.
That's the thing to hold on to.
Not the program, not souvenirs for the most part sold at the stadium. The best thing, the most collectible, and what ends up usually being the most valuable, Brian, is the ticket. Now, it's not as good as it used to be because you could get full tickets back then that weren't torn. Those were really valuable. Now they're all barcoded. They all are full. So that kind of hurt that idea somewhat. But yeah, the ticket is where it's at, and if you line up the ticket with the program, the ticket is always the better item for collectability.
And we have to go, but Steve, I appreciate coming in. I do want to point out on the end, a ticket for a pass to see the Hindenburg landing.
Yes.
Impressive. It's worth holding on to the tickets then.
Yeah. Of course, the ship never landed, as we all know, so unfortunately.
Valuable piece there. Steve, I appreciate you coming.
Thank you,
pleasure.
Janelle?